Hey, how's it going? So I've already done one video already talking about my glandular fever and how I plan on getting over it and doing a bit of a 3-month regime. But I didn't really go into much detail, so I thought I'd just do this video basically explaining more what I'm going to be doing and taking it right back to the start. So that's why I have my lovely Lejan here within this video. She is the reason for my glandular fever. You know, she'd tell me she had glandular fever. I'd look at her and say, I'm gonna get glandular fever one day, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna get glandular fever off you, not knowing how serious it was. And she told me how serious it was, and I didn't believe her. I just thought she was exaggerating because she thought I was ugly or something. Sure enough, we got together.
You made it.
It started off, I was having fevers for about 2 weeks straight. I'd wake up and have absolutely saturated the bed, just sweated through the whole bed, and then ended up having to just get out of bed and sleep on a mattress. And then some nights I'd just stress out and drive to my parents and sleep in my bed there when I drenched the bed and the mattress. So it was a bit of a conundrum. That went on for about 2 weeks, and I went to the doctors and had tests and found out, yes, I did have glandular fever. At what point I wanted to get over it, but I didn't sort of realize how serious it was. I was eating healthy. I thought I was eating pretty healthy, but I just wasn't quite doing the right things for myself. It's been about 2 weeks since I made the last video, and I've been sticking to my plan 100% this time, and I do feel amazing for it. So it is interesting seeing how well this whole alternative path is actually working, and is proving to work, and has proven to work for other people before. I was still tired, and I was wondering why, but I was still having a lot of carbs, a lot of fats, and drinking occasionally, and I thought, all in moderation, I'm not abusing anything. But when you have glandular fever, your liver actually enlarges by about 50%, and when it's inflamed like that, it's not able to process, alcohol or fats or all of the stuff which it's supposed to do. You're putting toxins into your body when your liver can't break it down, and that basically gives your immune system a very hard time dealing with that, so it can't actually focus on getting rid of the virus and fighting the virus, which basically just prolongs it, and the virus stays in your body, and then it actually becomes part of you and starts to disguise itself as part of your DNA, which is the stage I actually got to, where I've just been tired 24/7. And just turned into a useless sack. Also with glandular fever, your spleen enlarges by about 50% as well, and it actually has a huge amount to do with your immune system, where it filters your blood, it cleans the blood, produces white blood cells which fight infection. So if you're putting things into your body that are affecting your immune system and everything, and the spleen can't work on, supporting your immune system, and you're going to have a hard time getting over it. Which is why it got to the stage where I wasn't doing my body any favours, and I became desperate. Where Lejan's mum, beautiful lady she is, came around and said, hey, handsome man, I've got a plan for you. I'm sick of seeing you tired.
Pretty much, we went out for a day with her. We went to the Blue Lakes, and she wanted to go for a little swim with Donovan, and she took him out probably 50 metres, would it have been?
Yeah, she took me out about, she wanted to go for a swim.
We went for a swim about 50 metres, and by the time he was coming back, he was struggling, and, he's only 21.
I'm 21 years old.
21.
I was exhausted, and she wasn't impressed, and it broke her heart. So she
said, right.
She said enough. She said enough of this. I'm going to come around and I'm going to help you, which is what she did. She was very nice, and she wrote up a whole plan for us. She isn't just some random lady, by the way. She owns a couple of health stores and really does know a lot about it, and has studied how to get over glandular fever, and found a doctor, which I might talk about later, who basically became a naturopath and has a few different natural methods for getting through through glandular fever and assisting your body with fighting the virus. I'll just talk about a couple of the things I have been doing which have helped me a ton. Huge part of it is diet.
Pretty much everything.
Yeah, diet has everything to do with getting over glandular fever. You want to give your body a break from trying to digest, hard to digest foods, and give your body a break from trying to get rid of toxins so it can actually focus all of its energy on getting rid of the disease. That's the main thing that's the main focus of this method. So I'll just talk you through a bit of a day of what I'm eating at the moment. Just to give you an idea, I will post videos with just showing how to make some of the foods I'm having and everything. But this is basically a little rundown of what my diet's like at the moment. So I'll wake up and I will start the day with a glass of apple cider vinegar and water.
Preferably about half an hour after you've woken up. Yeah.
Exactly. I'll have about 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar in a glass of water. What that basically does is it alkalizes the body. It breaks down any fat.
Apple cider vinegar is good for everything, as anyone into health would tell you.
It promotes good gut bacteria, which is another huge part of your immune system. After having my apple cider vinegar, I'll go on to having a glass of juice. So I'll start each day with juice. It's full of micronutrients, which is, it basically just gives your body a nutrient hit. We make our own juice with just a whole heap of fruit and vegetable, just all whizzed up together, and it's delicious.
Yeah, and it's like consuming.
It's like a glass of juice is like, it is like concentrated power, like that is gonna. It is concentrated energy fuel, which helps with the tiredness, obviously. Then after having a juice, just to fill that hunger a bit, I'll make a smoothie. So in my smoothie, basically just homemade coconut milk, which is very simple to make. I'm gonna post a video basically showing how to make that. The smoothie will just contain a few healthy ingredients, bananas, blueberries, protein, and a couple of different powders. So basically I'll have a smoothie. That's my sort of in between breakfast and lunch. I'll also have, in the morning, I'll have a few natural supplements. So olive leaf extract is a massive part of...
That's the big one.
That is the big one. That is olive leaf extract. Write that down. Get a notebook, get a pen, and write down olive leaf extract. Write down, Donovan told me to have olive leaf extract, because that is what is going to actually get rid of it for you. Without olive leaf extract, you can forget the whole process. You need to invest in olive leaf extract. Once you've had glandular fever in your system for a long time, and you have suffered that ongoing tiredness, it forms a shell around it, which actually it disguises itself as part of your body. So your immune system finds it hard to recognize and actually attack it. So what the olive leaf extract does, it actually cracks the shell of the virus, so your immune system can get rid of it.
Can detect it.
So your immune system can detect it.
And then attack it.
And then attack it, get rid of it. It also lowers cholesterol, if that is a problem for you. It does. It's one of the major things that can lower cholesterol, and it regulates your blood sugar. So olive leaf extract is a huge part of it.
We're gonna get this fella to bed. He'll continue this tomorrow, possibly.
Yeah, I'll continue this yarn tomorrow. I'm tired. I'll wear the same clothes, so you can't tell. It's about 9 o'clock. Early bedtimes is a big part of it. Thank you for watching. I'll continue this yarn another time. There's the Star Wars, big Star Wars poster, and the Strokes.